single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hey everybody, it's Kulipup once again. So, trying to get that shadow out of my face though. So, there we go. Anywho's so again, this is part 2 of course, what can I help you with? What perspective can I give you? Now, this question, what do you need help with? And let's see if I can change your perspective. So, this question comes from the beautiful Angie Koalajo. I will get your name right at some point. I'm sure I will. You've told me like 20 times. Anyway, this comes from Angie. Angie, again, I'm paraphrasing because I don't actually have the comment right in front of me, but I just know what you were asking. Angie, you said you need help with remembering your dreams. You can't seem to remember your dreams. And you know we do a lot of good work whilst we are astral traveling and through our sleep, but you just can't remember anything and you really want to know what's going on. And you're actually having trouble with seeing auras as well. And you just seem to see a bright, like white auras, but all the other colors are eluding you. So remembering your dreams and auras. Let's get cracking on this one. So firstly, Angie, I want you to think of what you're actually doing. You have your vessel, of course, which is your material body, which you work out all day. And then you also have your spirit, your heart, that is working with you all day, manifesting and so forth. You, my dear, are an individual that works tirelessly. You work so much and too much. And you want to know why you can't remember your dreams? Well, it's because you're bloody exhausted. That's basically what it is. You are so exhausted. Your body goes straight to sleep. Your mind may wander a little bit, but other than that, you're sleeping, right? I know when you're like, oh, I had a dream. I've had these dreams. They're so crazy, but I can't remember them. Well, it's because you need more energy. You need more, I don't mean like you are gaining an energy through the ethereal, but your vessel, you need to give yourself more energy. All right. You need to really start doing the things that are best for you now more than ever before. Because like I said, it only gets worse unless this is the part where it is forcing you to correct the things that need to be corrected. Right, in your life. You are an energy flow individual too. But you're blocking your own flow of energy, right? Because you continuously, again, do things you don't want to do. And you do them out of necessity. Or the belief of necessity, not necessarily because you enjoy doing them. So you use copious amounts of energy, right? Copious amounts of energy. Sorry, 1 second, I'm just getting it. Oh, okay, sorry. Yes, getting it, just because really like, I don't use that much in my mind. It's just more so my heart and my vessel that I use most of my energy, yeah. So, slight correction there, when we're saying that you use, your mind may wander, but it's primarily your energy just goes on your vessel and your heart manifesting for you, but still you're being blocked. So here's some tips on how to remember your dreams. All right. 1, if anybody else is having trouble remembering your dreams, step number 1 is you have to be in a state of relaxation. You have to give your body enough juice and enough time to relax, right? If you've been at work for 12 hours or 15 hours in a day and you've come home and then you're finding food and then, you're dealing with kids and then, it's 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock and you finally get into bed and as soon as your head hits the pillow, you're sleeping. Well, yeah, because your body hasn't had any sort of wind down time, or alternatively, we have other individuals who will do that and then still go to bed, but still can't like get to sleep, right? You're going to be up and you're like, because your body needs even more wind down time, right? From the day's activities. So number one, you need to relax. All right. You need to relax. Try paying attention in school, right? When you've worked two shifts, two part-time jobs, and did homework and everything like that, and then you've got class right smack dab first thing in the morning. Really, how good are you going to listen? Right? How well are you going to listen versus if you had a full night's rest and your body's feeling good and you had your coffee in the morning and you're ready to go, then you can listen, right? Same thing within your dreams. If you want to be present with your dreams, if you want to be present with your heart when you are going through your astral projections and your dreams, well, then ensure that you have enough physical energy, that your body isn't so very tired. Because you got to remember, your heart and your vessel are linked. Your heart is what gives your vessel your energy, right? Transmutes your energy and gives it into the material. But if you are using and burning through that energy and your vessel is just so bloody worn out, you can't expect a lot, right? So again, one, make sure you are relaxed, all right, and ready to fall into a lovely, blissful sleep. Give yourself enough wind down time. Maybe have a little cannabis, a little weed there, or some lavender. Have a cup of tea and just kind of like, yes. Secondly, as well, meditate before you go to bed, or go to bed in a meditative, like a sleep meditation, right? To again get your mind calm and open and ready to flow, right? Okay, but you're doing it while you're conscious at the same time, so it helps you to get into the habit of recalling the information. All right. Number 3, have a cookie. If you are not somebody who is, if you can have sugar, have a little bit of sugar, right? Or go to bed with something in your stomach, like a warm cup of tea, something hopefully that's not going to keep you awake. Like, if you've got a weak bladder, then maybe tea isn't the very, very best thing, but have a biscuit, have something, that little bit of extra sugar, that little bit of extra food in your belly is going to give you that much more energy for you to be able to, for your body to run off of while you are sleeping at the same time. And then is that 3? That was 3. So, and then number 4 is, just set an intention, right? Set the intention that you want to know what's going on, that you like, what, I want a good dream. I want to discover something more in my dream. It may not happen. You may not remember it based on the intention that you had. But it's again, good practice. The more you do it, the better you do get at completing that task. Because I know, whenever I get into a very deep REM sleep cycle, and especially around the moon times and everything like that, if I haven't done my inner work, or if I haven't done what is required of me, then I will get entities like attacking me all over in my dreams. And thankfully, though, I am now at least... Oh, thank you. Sorry. Because you guys are like all watching me while I'm in my dream. Like you guys are there with me, right? So it's not like I'm alone. I just don't see you. But I've now gotten to the place where at least I know who I am in my dreams. Like, how sometimes you just like, you know who you are, but you don't know who you are. Like you revert back to being a vessel, or you revert back to being a child, or maybe you were a dragon, who knows, right? But I know who I am, and I know I'm Kulipup, and I know, even though there's at times, because when my body's like weaker, or when I'm just in that state with the moon, and the intuition is so strong and things are flooding through, they trigger the fears of the vessel, right? They trigger the fears of the programmed connections that are still there from the past that, maybe not have been sorted out as of yet or whatnot. And so it brings your mind back into that emotional state. So at least I've gotten to the point where, because I set my intentions and I'm like, if that entity freaking comes in here, I'm going to bloody well obliterate it. I'm just going to like, oh. So when I have those moments, I'm kind of like, I set my intention. I'm like, bring it on, because last time I remembered to find my heart and vanquish you that way. But this time I'm gonna find my heart, and I'm also gonna find my swords. I'm gonna find all of the things that are going to literally demolish this entity, right? So, and I do that in my dreams, or I'll visit you guys, or I'll do things like that. Or I'll just get messages that come through, right? Or I'll teach myself new things that come through, but it's all because I set the intention. I really do my very best to take care of my body, to the utmost best of my abilities that I can do so. So not overworking, relaxing as much as I can, but there's some hard days, and everything like that. I do like to have a tea and some biscuits before I go to bed because it does help. And definitely meditation and setting your intention. So that is what you can do in order to sort your dreams out, or to get into the habit. And just the more you do it, the more you practice this, the faster you will come into to place. Now, I know it's going to be hard for you to relax your body because you are always so overworked and you are always gaining injury because of the work that you do, and that injury then leads to more energy being taken for your healing, which then doesn't help the process. So please do take these things into consideration and decide what it is you really, really want. Like if you really want your buoyancy, your visions, your energy flow, your abilities, then you really are going to have to start to take care of your body the way you take care of your paycheck. Take care of your body the way you take care of your paycheck, or the way you earn your paycheck, and you can't go wrong at that point. Now, the second one was, of course, auras. Now, this is going to be really, really quick because I have already been speaking for 12 minutes. But auras, you are seeing pure white aura, and that is because, my dear, you are a part of my energy. My aura is white. You can see different colors depending on what stage I'm in. So, for example, if I'm in a very, very strong healing stage, you're not going to see green, because I'm using that specific energy for it. Or if I'm in teaching, you may see a little bit more purple. But genuinely, if I'm in my crown, being myself and doing me and doing all that stuff, you're gonna see white. And that's why if you look at the trees, because if we can remember, my energy is attached to the entire world. That's why if you look at the tree lines, or if you look at nature, and I mean look beyond it, like when you're trying to see auras, you'll just see white, because that is my energy being pumped in to the planet, to the universe, so that we can evolve and so we can reach the fifth dimension, and we need to be high energy at that point, right? So this is what it is. We will see colors more when the more unbalanced things are, right? If you are seeing any specific color, sorry, there's a bug there, as any specific color on an individual, just in their regular contentment, it is because they are not balanced within their, sorry, freaking little fly. It means that they're not balanced within their light, because I want you to think we are light beings. We are beings of pure light and energy. And it is only when we are unbalanced and our light is broken up is when you see the different aspects of the rainbow that, again, combined together make the pure white light. So when we are strongest, we are seeing pure white light. When we are not, we're seeing the different ones. So, like I say, if I'm controlling my energy and I am focusing primarily on healing or my heart, you will see it green, because that is where I'm focusing everything. Or that's what my intention is, right? That kind of thing. So you can break it up depending on what it is that you want, but genuinely you want a nice white light so that you're all balanced. And that's what you're going to see. So definitely a lot more nature, a lot more natural things are going to just be this pure white light. Is there anything else that I want to say? I do not want to say anything more, but I do want to make a slight alteration. Our energy is within our auras of pure white light. The greens, the purples, the pinks, they are simply significations of what it is we wish to do as well with our energy. So we are extracting a specific vibration at a specific time to complete a specific task. There you go. So that is the alteration that I would like to make, which definitely does make sense. So if you see somebody who's just like walking around with just pure red aura and they're like, yeah, well then we see their intention, right? Which is one of a little bit of like, you know, but if you see them in a very like blue calm kind of aura, it means that they are definitely focused on being calm at the same time. But anyway, I'll let you guys research your auras and your colors and meditate on it and see what they mean to you as well. But yes, that's why we're seeing all the white light. So these are good things to see. If you see a beautiful bright light, white light around everything, then great, balanced energy progression, right? Alrighty, bye guys.